guys, and welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls 2 DLC Ivory Crown with me, Hollow. Let's begin. So we find ourselves sort of falling down here to this room where we found the bonfire. Oh, glorious day, we found a bonfire. And yeah, it was a sight for sore eyes in this cold weather. It really was. Hey, whoa. Nice great sword there that you sort of made out of, you materialized it out of your own, like, flesh. That was pretty cool and horrific. Okay, bye. Alright, so those remind me of the crystal pygmies. Back, when we had some stuff to do with Seif, for example, in Dark Souls 1. And we have some speculation, not speculation, to do with Seif in Dark Souls 2. Who knows? Maybe this is about Seif. I mean, they're crystal warriors, right? Who knows, man? I guess we'll know soon. Sorry, I was just sort of enjoying the view here. There's some loot up there, and there's a fuck ton of these weird people again. And it's only a matter of time before they attack me, you know? And that's how I feel about the situation. Hey, wake up. Thank you. I can stagger you. That's great news. That's not good news. Whoa there, you're using a mace made from your flesh. So either they can swap to a variety of different weapons and different combat styles and stances, or there's different types of them. This one, shooting at me. So this is the great sword, and we've seen a mace. So there's a mace and a great sword type minimum. The question is, can one of them use both, or are they two different, like, separate sort of types? That looked like a small mace and not a great sword, so yes, just one of these can do all of them. But that was like a small mace rather than a big one, compared to the big one. I'm going to loot this. It's a Lloyd's Talisman. Pretty worthless. I mean, I've tried to use them in Beware of Hidden Path. Yeah, fuck you. That's why you got 4 rating, because you're a dick. Ain't no hidden path there. Oh boy. Oh boy, I definitely don't want to be fighting two of these guys, so I'm going to quickly dispatch you, sir, and then face you, sir. And I would prefer, when facing my enemies, when I attack them I don't miss. That would be great. Look, that mace is massive. Okay, so we got like a great sword, we've got a giant club mace thing, we have, nice... Not nice. Ooh, oh, that was a big club. Did not want to get hit by that. So great sword, great club, a mace of some kind. Pretty cool. Hey, what's this? This really looks like a hidden wall. It's not. It wasn't, apparently. Ah, there's the palace. It is looking ominous, isn't it? I'm wondering what's inside there. And mostly the history of this area and what caused this, for sure. Ooh, I see you there. Whoa! Alright, you got a magical lance that you can throw. Alright, you look pretty fucking awesome. Like, can we appreciate this guy's armor and like the style of it? Because that looks great. He's dead now though. Oh, Rampant Golem helm. They're referred to as golems. Holy shit. I'm excited. We're gonna get some lore here. Rampant Golem helm. Helm of the Rampant Golems, granted life by the Ivory King. So they're just made physical things, and they've been given life by the king. Okay, lore. The Golems were charged with the containment of creatures of chaos within the boundaries of the wall. Okay, so there's that chaos thing again. Chaos rules rampant here, so they were like the soldiers, the army, to prevent chaos, and they failed because chaos is inside. When the doors of Illumined Lois were flung open, the place turned frigid and lifeless, but the golems remained dutifully on guard. So they ignored the cold. They originally weren't frozen like they are now. They just still have life, and they ignore the cold because it makes no difference to them. They're golems. They don't have any heat in general. Which means all the people are like dead, I guess. And the golems remain because they are immune. But why were their doors opened? And I suppose all the cold outside the area would have been let in. But let's be real here. That's not how cold works. You don't have a roof here. The cold would find a way over, you know. Oh, I saw this guy in here. There's someone in that window. We've got a big door here. I'm gonna open it and see what's inside. But first, I'm gonna run this way. Right into this wall. Great job. Because I saw that door there. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anything behind it. Doesn't open from that side, so maybe it's a shortcut. Can we make it under? I was expecting it to drop down, to be honest with you. There's more tendrils there. I think that might be where we first entered over there. We saw this area on our right. We've actually made it to it. That's my guess there, but I'm seeing something over here. It's a pygmy, and he's gone insane. There's multiple pygmies and a lance fella. They actually look like the pygmies from... Ow. Nice fucking ranged guy. Like, nice dead angle, bro. So these are the pygmies, you know, they're in Dark Souls. I don't know whether like they're the original residents of this land. But they're just pygmies, I guess, and they look similar to many other ones you see in the game. Mostly in the forest area for the Skeleboss and what's the other one called? The chariot guy. Can't remember the name of that area. Hang on a sec. Someone there. It's got like a spear or something. Polearm. Guess we'll check that way. Yeah, there's the tendrils that we walked through. And that's the bridge that we first entered on. And that's the area where we came from. I love level design that loops back on itself. I do. I reckon this will be locked. It's locked. Shocking. Can we see anything inside there? Can actually. Like coffins. Frozen coffins and a bonfire. Son of a bitch. We're going to need to find a key. There's a door in front of me as well into this sort of tower. Not sure if we'll be able to get in that. Ah, it's a lance. It's not a spear. Housekeeping. Oh, wow. You let me in. Thanks. Oh, boy. I regret. Hey, it's you. The guy that was at the window. You're about to die, sir. And now behind me is a frozen double chest. I wonder if I'm able to smash those out of the ice. And I also feel like I'm probably going to get ambushed when I do it. Okay, firstly, that's a frozen fucking mimic chest. It's creepy. We have a bunch of frozen chests here. How are we going to deal with this? Do you think a firebomb will work? Logically, it's a bomb made from fire, so... Let's see. It doesn't. Be wary of hope. Yeah, seriously. Fire required ahead. I got a plan, I got a plan, I got a plan, I got a plan. Firebomb technically should have worked if this works. So logically this wouldn't make sense, but I'm going to try it. We're inside, so the flame doesn't go out. Come on, man. This is fire colliding with you. Defrost. I understand that this logically doesn't make sense because it's like barely enough fire to... I'd have to stand here for like hours and hours and hours right next to it before it would freeze. Excuse me, housekeeping. That is fucking creepy, isn't it? Monster overhead. Yeah, seriously, I'm aware. Well then, I guess that's that. I mean, maybe there's surely a way to deal with that frost and get to those chests. Hello. Hey, wake up. Sentry, golem boy. Jerk. Want to talk to me? Ooh. There's probably a way to get to those chests. And perhaps I've not worked out how yet. Or it's something I need later. Oof, it's cold up here. The wind is blowing very heavily higher up. Makes sense. Quite the big drop down there as well. Alright, best be ready. Because this thing in front of me looks like the tendrils that were at the gate. I'm feeling very bed of chaos right now, you know what I mean? Also... I don't trust these catapult things. Something about this makes me feel like I'm about to be attacked by like a dragon. Be wary of phantom. We're about to be invaded. Look carefully. Holy shit. I knew I shouldn't trust these. Duh! There's one right here. Can you see him? He's like a mini Havel. I can't see him anymore. There he is. God damn it. Holy shit. I think I hit him. I killed him. Holy fuck, is he hard to see in this area? I knew it. I knew I should be wary of these things. I bet there's one on each. Bet there's one on each one. Yep, there is. I can see him. I don't know why I can see him now. And there, he's gone. He's just gone. I think I caught him though. Yeah, he's dead. Holy shit. That's difficult. I'm sorry, why does that look so happy to me? I mean, it clearly isn't. But something about that, it's got like the, you know, the D face. It looks happy. I wonder if I can actually unlock this by using the thing that also frees up those chests. Hope ahead or despair? Despair then. God, why can't I find any illusion walls, man? No hidden walls in any of the DLCs. I'm looking at that because I'm just wary of it. Because the tendrils really remind me of the frozen thing at the start. The doorway. Anyway, better take care of this fella. Oh. No one's here. It's a trap. Someone's going to stab me in the back. I don't trust it. I guess they're just like ghosts. You know, people who once manned the walls. That's how I feel about those. Gonna check over here first. Looking for them hidden bonfires. We have another chest here that I could get to if I could defrost it. I'm gonna go ahead and keep assuming that I'm gonna get an item that helps with that later. It's a gorgeous view, I agree, but he said look carefully. The message said look carefully. And I think I've spotted why. Those look like giants. Or a variety of large enemy, I guess. Those don't look like statues to me. I think they're golems. A different type that we've not faced yet. That leads to the palace. Wish we could defrost those damn chests though. And we need that key to get to that bonfire. For a shortcut. Yeah, I saw this point here. Right there. Let me move back to show you. When I was running, I could see this point there. It's like, oh my god, that's blatantly an enemy. And right here he is. Sorry mate, you need to do a bit more stealth. Ice rapier. Man, apparently that weapon's really good according to some of you. Thanks for letting me know in the comments, guys. But, yeah, it's not my style right now as this character. Oh, dude! It's the elevator with all the junk on it. All the coffins. I made a guess that maybe, I made a guess that maybe they, like, couldn't find a spot for their dead, so they were, like, taking the coffin to the walls and, like, throwing them over. I think I've actually unlocked, by lifting that up, I think I've unlocked a section back where we previously were that I could now get to. And I definitely want to go check that out. Don't let me forget, guys. Don't let me forget. Okay, I did get the backstab off, but it kind of kept going. I absolutely love how this Lance guy's armor looks. I guess it's like the spikes, the frozen spikes, that I just think look really cool. Otherwise, he's dead. I'm talking about how cool he looks while murdering him. Is that messed up? I see you. You think you're gonna ambush me? You ain't. Ow. Fuck your dead angle shit. Oh boy. I'm ready for you. I'm not ready for that. Whoa there. Let's not do that again, please. Thank you very much. Time to die. One of the greatest things in Dark Souls is the ragdoll when they die. One of the greatest things in Dark Souls in general was the ragdoll after they were dead. You'd kick them about. Worst choice ever by the developers to remove the ragdoll on bodies. Honestly, why did they do that, man? Why did they do that? Be wary of front. You know, you're right, actually. I can't come back from that. I'm going to go check out the other path real quick before I make that descent in which I cannot come back from. And I'm very interested again to go back to that elevator and check what, like, passage I may have unlocked. Or, probably just hidden loot. Trio ahead. Oh, I can actually open it. I'm going to back off for a sec, guys. Ladder. Ladder ahead. Bullshit. Just the weird tendrils that I'm creeped out by. We'll see. We'll see. Trio ahead. Ready for the ambush? Oh my god! I was ready for the ambush. I was ready for that ambush. It's one left, right? I thought there was 5. I've only killed 4. I swear I saw 5. Maybe my quick math is just... It's getting weaker, man. My quick math. As I've got colder, my math has suffered. Or maybe I just, like, glanced at them and saw one more enemy than I thought, based on, like, the whiteness and stuff. Hey! Oh my god, no, I was right. I was right, and I'm calling it. I knew I saw 5. In reality, there was a 5th one. And where's that guy gone? I saw you. Ah, he dropped down. Ah, you sneaky bastard. You sneaky bastard. I like your style. You're dead, though. I'm on point, bro. I'm ready. I'm paying attention. I'm sorry. You can't catch me off guard. Ooh. Soul of a Great Hero. I was really hoping that we'd get, like, something to defrost. A chest or something, but no. Sadly, no. How do we get up there? Obviously, I need to at some point. Maybe the only reason I came here was to lift that elevator up and unlock something new. Bear in mind, there is still that passage that leads to... Oh, what? That leads to the palace. This feels real wrong. Oh. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna just accept it. Let's not even talk about what just happened. There was no ladder there, but there was. So there you go, Dark Souls. Splintering lightning spear. Man, stop getting my hopes up that I'm going to be able to defrost shit and just give me a spell or something. Suppose it'll give me some lore, I guess. It does sound cool, doesn't it? Splintering lightning spear. I need 50 faith to use it. Developed from a primal miracle, launch splintering spears of lightning. Ever since miracles came to be, learned men have endeavoured to rework and remold them to their satisfaction. This is one such effort. I'd very, very much like to see that animation. You get 2 uses out of it. Only costs 1 attunement. That's quite a big deal for something that costs 50 faith. Who knows, maybe I'll level my faith and actually use it. I mean, we all know Sunlight Blade's pretty fucking shit, don't we? Like, seriously, what's wrong with Sunlight Blade, dude? Why is it so crap? The damage buff is barely noticeable. And, worst of all, it lasts like 5 bloody milliseconds. So why have they done this to my glorious and wonderful Sunlight Blade? You know? I miss the days of where Sunlight Blade wasn't utter shit. And hasn't been nerfed to hell. I suppose it's because everyone used it. But dude, Dark Moon Blade was awesome as well. Ain't that in... That's not that in this game. Alright, down we go. Just watching behind me for any... ambushes. You know, I'm wary of like enemies that just jump out from the walls and shit after the last one. I wonder how cold the air is down here. I think it's warmer or colder below.
And never look back.
Alright.
No one must ever find that which is sheltered in the layer of noise.
Right, you're probably right. I mean, look at this fucking area, man. I'm out. Sorry. Sorry. I'll be leaving. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I tricked her. She's probably looking away now. She thinks I've gone. I haven't. Fool. So this bridge feels very Taurus demon boss fight. All of these like walls feel like when you're on a wall in Dark Souls 1 and there's a Drake shooting fire or a boss that jumps up at you, you know? And I ain't seen it. Sorry, what was that fighting style? He did like this fucking ninja kick. That ghost. He's like a ninja kick. I'm sorry, is that like something that I've not noticed in the game? Like unarmed combat. Could be a monk now. Holy shit, that would be amazing. We looked at this from afar earlier up there. And we were like, that looks warm. Here we are. Skeleton ahead, thanks. Thank you. Who is this? And why is it making this light? Those are my questions. You best answer them. Okay, someone here apparently has something to do with keeping the... Oh, dude! Maybe this is one of the things that I was like guessing. Something inside the game, something inside these walls kept it warm despite it being cold outside. Maybe it was these sort of beacons and this was powering it. Yes! That's ominous as fuck. Sorry, out of all of the DLC so far, I felt that this has been the most what is happening right now. I am super, or like, there's someone watching me, you know? I'm ready for a big attack, at any point. I'm liking that feeling. So we've unlocked a priestess thing, a priestess key. Where is it? Eye of the Priestess. So we've taken the eye from that body, and we've lost the power, that holy light. And now it says, the eye of the first priestess who watched over Aly Henlein allows one to see the unseen. All of the great priestesses replaced one of their birth eyes with this, returning it after their term was complete. Right, so while they were priestesses, they replaced one of their own eyes with an eye of priestess, which allows them to see unseen things. So that's a priestess, similar to the ones that powered the bonfires in original Dark Souls. I think that's going to let us see enemies that were hard to see before. I think that's going to... If we revisit areas we've been to before, I think we're going to see a lot of new stuff. Speaking of which... Thought I'd check behind me. I don't see anything. Alright, I know there's an enemy down there. We can see him. But he's the first enemy that doesn't look like... Doesn't actually look like a frozen golem. He looks like a person. In fact, he looks like Oscar from DS1. Damn. Worth the shot. And he ain't friendly right off the bat. Enemies don't move like that. I mean, allies don't move like that. They don't move, in fact. They just stand there and then they talk to you. Be wary of ghosts. Don't worry, bro. I can see him. I think this is one of the enemies that attacked me and they were on the walls. The people who manned the walls still, like ghosts. And I can see him because of that eye that I got. So now it's a lot easier to fight them and spot them in general. I'm liking it. I didn't like that damage. That was good damage by you, friend. You kind of wrecked me there. It's just an Elite Knight helm. Yeah, it's just using the basic Elite Knight headset, or head in general. Headset. It's using a headset, guys. It's an Xbox 360 one, also known as actual garbage. Alluring Skull. Alright, so Skeptic's Spice is helpful against lowering the faith cost of spells, and Alluring Skulls are useful when there's a lot of enemies that you want to put in a safe spot or send them into fire or something. We found our bonfire, boys. Oh yes, bonfire, boys. Ow, be wary of ambush. Oh my god. Those people who are just sat there and seemingly praying, they're now active because I've taken that eye. These must be the priestesses. They're still here. They're still alive. Or maybe they've hollowed, I don't know, but they're still here and they're still moving. And so every single one of them I've seen so far is now going to attack me. Holy shit. That's going to make things a little bit complex. Either way, we're inside the walls now, and it feels not very comforting, actually, based on that discovery. Let's find the actual area we're in. What's it called? We are now in the inner wall. Okay, well there we go, guys. I'm going to call it there for this episode. We've made it to the bonfire. We're safe. Plenty of questions still need answering. In fact, we've gained more questions than answers, but we have learned a few things. And I'm excited to continue. So thank you so much for watching. I've been Hollow, you've been you. And I'll see you next time, guys.